Hello guys, it's Kimirafer and today I'm doing something different. I don't think I've done this in a really long time, and that's a gameplay analysis. Now there's a good reason I want to analyze this gameplay. It's because it's a nuclear on Nuketown, and to be honest I don't really like Nuketown all that much, at least in Black Ops 3, and getting nuclears on it isn't that easy. So that's why I'm analyzing this gameplay. Reason it's not really that easy on Black Ops 3 is because, well, Nuketown is kind of a clusterfuck and you can really get killed at any given point. So I'm gonna say it right now, a nuclear on Nuketown is 50% luck. Or a bit less, depends on the lobby. Like at any time you can just get killed by a grenade that's dropped at your feet, or you can get killed by a war machine grenade that's just shot straight up in the air and lands on your face. Can happen at any point and probably will happen to someone in your team. So I don't go flawless. I think I get some 70 or 80 odd kills and 2 deaths. That's what I'm sure I get 2 deaths. Like this game has been, it's really odd. Let's just say it that way. So I was using glitch, didn't really use it all that much. We just tried to grind out the challenge, which still isn't done. Yeah, still need to work on it. I haven't played Black Ops 3 really. I don't know, I'm not really... I don't know, I keep postponing playing it just because of the lobbies at the moment are just... Nah, lobbies are bad. So anyway, let's get into what's happening on screen right now. So at this point I'm just playing casually and seeing how the enemies are playing. That's one thing you have to do. Like, don't try to go for a flawless nuclear right off the bat. Like, you need to see how the enemies are playing, and that's different for every match, for every team. Like, you know how you need to know how to play around the enemies, and that's not something you can really express in words, but it's something you need to be able to do with your gun and with your movement and everything. So also it's uplink, so that helps. Like, okay, yeah, spawns aren't that great, and on Nuketown especially, you can spawn flip really easily on uplink. Just go into there. Well, actually, just if you go for an uplink, then spawns are gonna flip most likely. So yeah, class revolve with fast max doesn't really matter all that much. You just need to use something you're comfortable with. So yeah, I picked up this dingo. Reason for it is if I want to, let's say, hold down the sides of the house, like, then a dingo is way better there than a weevil. Also, the reason I was camping and still am kind of camping in this house, I do have a good reason for it. You know, I said that Nuketown is quite a clusterfuck. Well, the thing is, you don't want to go too aggressive until your team has the ball and it's pushed up a bit already. That's one basic thing. You just need to push up the ball and then you can push up with your team. So yeah, also this guy was in the house, which didn't really help a lot. So yeah, I take the time to reload the dingo, and yeah, you know, dingo reloads, they take quite a long time. So yeah, assisted suicide. Again, as I said, you need a slice of luck in every nuclear, and especially on Nuketown. Now I know some of you might think if you say nuclears are about luck, then you don't have the skill to do it. I don't agree. Every really good player will agree, nuclears are down to a bit of luck, and yeah, things have to go your way. So yeah, that's just basically it. So this guy did a smart thing, overdrive and the uplink ball, easy score, but in the end, what does it matter? Anyway, I'm saving my streaks for next round. There's no point in calling them in with 20 seconds left, as I'll only use half of them, and basically I'd call in reps and they wouldn't even get on the map. So yeah, there we go. Anyway, round 1 is finished, and yeah, I'm on a just over 15, I think 16 or 17. And at this point the one thing you should do is, if you care about it, don't look at the score. Don't look at the scoreboard or anything. Just focus. The score should never be an incentive of bad moves. If you know what I mean, like if you really want to win, and this is a score you're 4-8 behind or now 4-10, you shouldn't really care about it. There's a lot that can happen in that time, so just play for your nuclear, but don't play useless to your team. Of course, if you're getting all the kills, you're being useful, because you're giving your team a break to go in to the uplink. So yeah, anyway, here I'm on the Relentless. Depending on your skill level, this might be one point at which you might want to slow down a little. Like every player has their slowdown point for streaks. If you're like below 1 KD player and you think Bloodthirsties aren't that easy, I think like if you get a Bloodthirsty, you might slow down or want to slow down a bit, just so you can get maybe a Merciless. Right here I'm on a Brutal. Should have been dead there, probably. And because the enemy is spawning there, I'm bailing from the house. And anyway, it was the smartest thing to do because spawns flipped and everything, so yeah. And I have a hater up, so the hater basically, of course, gives me the location of the enemy. Good thing for that is I can pre-fire. Like here, I know there's one here, and I start to pre-fire a little. That's the thing you want to do. So here I got my nuclear. I don't really care about all the rest. Get a nice little quad feed with a headshot in. Would have preferred it to be without a headshot. And that's a kill chain, so yeah, here just stop, record it on Xbox, and then I continue playing. So the one thing I'm constantly doing is I'm checking the hater, checking the radar, see if the hater is fading. If it's fading, I know I just need to wait a little, maybe play it a little cautious until I can call in a new hater. I'm constantly trying to call in my wraps and such. So I've got 3 spots, that doesn't really matter, that's just the kill whore in me. So here I get quite lucky. And yeah, I shouldn't really have survived there. Anyway, sometimes you see me shooting at what seems to be nothing. That's just, I know that's the nature of how I play. I try to predict something before it happens. So anyway, I know it went rather fast, but that's the nuclear. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. My name's been Kimirafer as always. I'm signing off.